Signs, it's Sarah here today with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm coming to you on December 21st, the 12/12 portal, so to speak. It's kind of the closing off of that, and this is also our winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, and tomorrow really is time to step into the light. And I don't know about y'all, but I am so ready to walk with a little lighter and walk into the light. So there's been a lot of purging going on. This is for the week though, the weekly guidance from December 24th, so Christmas Eve on to December 30th. So hopefully there's been some purification in your lives in terms of you know, I'm hearing dark night of the soul, but really this time of the period is that hibernation, and it's time to really have gone down deep within. And the full moon in Cancer that is on the 22nd, if you're watching before the 24th, really gets us in touch with this emotional body, and this gets us to purge more. I feel like purge the stuff that's kind of been haunting the emotional space. It's just some of the things I'm hearing. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to come in and join us, and Archangel Metatron. I'm going to ask them to guide, guard, and protect this reading, as well as any of you who'd ask for it. Just know all we have to do if we want them in our life is ask, as well as invite my team of light. And I'm going to ask Ascended Master Kuan Yin to come in. Okay, and Kuan Yin really is about care and compassion and being a divine rebel within our own right. And Pearl is also associated with her in our Crystal Mandela Oracle. So definitely a Cancer kind of energy is what I'm feeling. So you may still be on Christmas Eve coming off the heels of that, or the energy that moon brings in with the sun that's happening right now. This is, you may see it integrate. Okay, I'm being guided to show you the back, right? The Celtic knot in the tree, as above, so below, as within, as without, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so first off, I'm going to bring you a message from the Glowing Virtue Past Life Oracle. And this just may be, for any of you following a healing journey, this may be some karma that we may encounter. This may be something that is past life in nature. It could be something that is in a past, or an issue that maybe we're still working on and we need to work through. Could just be a little heads up from this deck. So fire signs, this is a weekly guidance from December 23rd, I'm saying December 24th, sorry, to December 30th. Please, fire signs, this is anyone with Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or if you've got fire in your chart somewhere, your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, anything like that, it may resonate, or if you're dealing with someone who does. Okay, just know though that if it does resonate, awesome. It's up to you and your active free will and how you make choices and express, you know, yourself here and what you do on kind of how the outcome plays out for you. I guess it's one of the ways I'm hearing to say, as well as if it doesn't resonate, just disregard those bits, okay, and go about your days. So I hear angels is what has fallen out, and I apologize for the glare, guys, but a lot of us could be really now getting in touch with our angels. I know I was a skeptic for a very long time about stuff like this, and I was shown in the clouds. I'm saying here, watch the clouds, okay? There's messages there as well. But I've seen sort of angel apparitions, and it's always been a time where I really, really needed reassurance. And it's like, when you really need that, I'm hearing God, but your angels, whatever you have faith in, the universe, source, you know, however you want to put this, when you need that reassurance, if you put faith in them, they will show themselves. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is authority figures. So some of us also may be encountering times where we are going through some legal matters. This could be also finding inner authority within ourselves. If you need to, call in your angels, okay? And the other one that fell out here is Knighthood. And it was being drawn to bring in this dragon. Okay, there's two sides to every story. The knight fighting the dragon, and then the dragon. And the dragon, what does it do? It protects what is valuable and loved to it. And the knight is the protector of the weak and the valiant. And he is, you know, this shiny hero, okay, in our worlds. Being this knight, though, my warrior friends, and as I said that my candle flickered, isn't easy. So sometimes we feel like we may have been persecuted, that, you know, the law has not been on our side, that we need ourselves. We may feel like we need this knight in shining armor, but know that you have that within yourself. You know, you can hold on to your armor, hold your shield up high, raise your swords, and, you know, be ready, confident into battle is what I'm hearing. But if we can hand over our fears, just know that you're always protected, okay? And under here, the last card I got was Greco-Roman. So there could also be something that you may be wanting to look into, you know, that time period. It could be something that if we've lived multiple past lives, you know, this idea of reincarnation, we may be reliving some karma, dealing with authority figures, and this may be something from this time period, okay? Okay, I have to show it because I saw it now, but communal living, so this is living, you know, twofold, working together and living as a community and, you know, sharing responsibilities. Also communal living, living with other people, okay? And we have love life here. And persecution and inquisition, and it was in the upside down. So phobias in the reverse. We've got orphan here, and the last one I'm going to show is leaving and travel. And I think here what I'm hearing is there's a lot potentially in this life, okay? Could be past life stuff that we're unaware of. It could even be within our DNA. And I'm hearing parents, grandparents, because traumas, they leave a genetic imprint, okay, on what happens to us. And we can pass that down. Okay. If you have fears of persecution within your love life, so this could be with the authority figure and knighthood, right? A lot of the knight stories we see when we think about love life, right? It's the prince or the knight going to save the beautiful princess from the dragon. And just remember that before you go rushing in and charging with your swords, take a moment, okay, to really assess the situation. And this is what I'm hearing, okay? Just the persecution, the idea, an inquisition. We may also, there may be, with phobias, this is maybe something that we've experienced in the past. There may be trust issues, feeling orphaned, and I've said this before with this card, and I'm going to say it again, but how I feel with this one is that we can choose to feel left out in the cold. We can choose to feel rejected with this persecution, okay? We can choose to feel with authority figures orphaned. We can choose to feel abandoned, or we can choose to feel protected, okay? And your angels are watching out for you. Know that you are protected. Choose to feel that protected. Let go of these phobias that you may have around authority figures, around, and the last card is leaving and travel, around leaving and traveling, because when we get out of, and how I'm taking this card is, be your own knight in shining armor. Be your own valiant, brave warrior. And to do that, it means to really release these phobias. This could be stuff that has gone on generation, like lifetimes, with the Greek and Roman and the communal living. And then you see, like, this is a fairly old building. This could be stuff from these time periods, or even just that far into, you know, kind of our past. And this is a brutal time, okay? Really, when we think about the Greco-Roman stuff, it wasn't their idea of fair and just and law was definitely a little backwards to how we see it now. Definitely when it is crime and punishment as well, which could lead us to these phobias, okay? So what I'm hearing is, especially if this is involving a situation with your love life, this also could be that Cancer is about emotional body. So if we've had really hard times in our love lives, or even in our regular lives, but it will always affect this, our intimate relationships, they're the places where healing can come, because it's when we let our blocks down and we're really vulnerable. Know that your angels are here watching out for you. You will not fall flat on your face. Please, 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 I'm hearing. Know that the landing will be soft, okay? And I'm actually being asked to bring in the Shaman's Oracle really quick by John Matthews and Will Kingham. And I was guarded earlier. I really like those clay pottery circle of friends. I go to Value Village to check them out because you can get them for like $2 sometimes, the little ones. And I was really guided today. I have one that there's 3 and they're holding up a bucket in the sky. And this is about teamwork to me, but they're also to me, it's like there's so many places they can go that you have to be a team to move whatever they have. But it's also we hold up the sky. As we raise our vibrations and get out of this phobia and show up in our own lives, we're raising collective vibrations and